Faculty, administration, students, relatives, and parents. We have met today to recognize outstanding members of our student body by inducting them into National Honor Society. To qualify for admission, a prospective member must have completed his or her freshman, sophomore, and junior years with a 3.3 grade point average and have proven himself or herself in the areas of character, service, and leadership. National Honor Society was organized in 1921, and Myersville Area High School was among its earliest chapters, having been chartered in 1928. Many of your parents and grandparents have been members. Last year, the following individuals became members of National Honor Society: Kyla Adriance, Jalen Anderson, Hope Canfield, Joseph Comfort, Allison Cregan, Jessica Doughton, Maria Housel, Madison Hummelball, Jackson Kelly, Bailey Knotts, James Crutchman, Amber Long, Hannah Roush, Katie Scherg, Ryan Seckler, Colin Simpkins, Malia Sines, Hunter Smiley, Emily Stewart, Lila Topper, and Landon Wilt. A native of Confluence, Joshua Seckler is also a 1999 graduate of Myersville Area High School. He continued his education at Indiana University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in History and Economics. Josh is also a graduate of the Pennsylvania Bankers Association's Advanced School of Banking. Since 2005, Josh has been employed at Somerset Trust Company. He is the current Assistant Vice President of the Treasury Management. In this position, he oversees relationship and market development for the company. Josh enjoys volunteering for many local organizations throughout the county. He serves on the board of Somerset Rural Electric and is a board member of the Pennsylvania Rural Electric Association, for which he is chairman of the Dues and Rates Committee and vice chair of the Member Services Committee. Additionally, Josh is a member of the Turkeyfoot Valley Historical Society, the Greater Glades chapter of the Sons of American Revolution, and the Mount Union Church Camp number 502 of the Sons of Union Veterans. Likewise, he serves as the financial secretary of the Kingwood IOOF Lodge number 1010. He also holds the position of director for a number of area associations. With his wife Mallory and his daughter Audia, Josh resides in Kingwood Road in Confluence. He and his family attend the Uniontown Faith Assembly Church. In his spare time, Josh travels, collects baseball cards, and roots for the Pittsburgh professional sports teams, as well as his beloved Pitt Panthers. He and his wife own and operate Salt and Light Meadows Flower Farm and Seckler Sugar Shack, a 7th-generation maple syrup farm.
Good afternoon. Friends, family, faculty, and most importantly, our distinguished inductees of the National Honor Society. Today we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of these students. Membership in the National Honor Society is not given, it is earned. It reflects your commitment not only to academic excellence, but to the values that shape strong, compassionate, and principled individuals. Today we recognize your achievements, your character, and the promise you hold for the future. This ceremony is not just a moment to recognize your achievements. It is an opportunity to reflect on the values that brought you here and the responsibilities that lie ahead. As you stand on the threshold of new possibilities, I want you to think about the 4 pillars that define the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. These pillars are not mere words. They represent the essence of what it means to be a member of this esteemed organization. They embody the qualities that will guide you as you embark on your futures. Let us begin with scholarship. This pillar is about more than grades and test scores. It is about a love for learning that fuels your curiosity and inspires your quest for knowledge. Benjamin Franklin once said, "An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest." Now, as a banker, I may take some offense to Mr. Franklin's comments, but he is 100% correct. Never shy away from an opportunity to learn something new. In fact, some of the most significant blessings in your everyday life will come from those moments when you are given the opportunity to find out something that you did not know and use that knowledge to better yourself and the people around you. All of you have shown that you are dedicated students. You have worked hard to achieve excellence in your academics, and for that, you should be commended. But as you move forward, remember that true scholarship extends beyond the classroom. It involves asking questions, seeking answers, and embracing the joy of discovery. Let your thirst for knowledge guide you, not just for your own success, but to uplift those around you. Share what you learn and inspire others to chase their dreams. Next, we look at leadership. Leadership is not simply about holding a title or a position. It is about the influence and impact you have on the people around you. It is about making a difference in the lives of the people you live and work with. It is about having the courage to stand up for what is right, even when that is extremely difficult. Each of you have demonstrated the ability to lead through your actions and your influence. You have inspired your peers and served as role models for others. As you step into this new chapter, I encourage you to continue being leaders in your communities. Lead with integrity and compassion. Your leadership will create ripples that will change lives. Remember, the best leaders are those that empower others. All of you will have those opportunities to be leaders in your families, in your workplaces, and in your community. My hope for you is that you are the type of leader that inspires and guides others towards shared goals, and that you foster an environment where everyone feels empowered to contribute their best. I encourage you to use your voice and your actions to foster collaboration and inclusivity. Now let us reflect on character. Michael Jordan once said the key to success is failure. That's character. Not being defined by perfection, but by perseverance, by how you respond when things don't go your way. Character is the foundation upon which all great accomplishments are built. It is about being honest, trustworthy, and respectful. It is about making ethical choices and standing by your principles even when no one is watching. Each of you have faced challenges and temptations that have tested your character. Yet you have persevered. You chose to uphold the values that define you. As you move forward, hold on to those values tightly. Your character will be your compass. It will guide you through the trials and tribulations of life. Remember that true greatness is not measured by what you achieve, but by who you become in the process. As members of the National Honor Society, remember that achievement is what brings you here, but character will make you unforgettable. Finally, we come to service. Service is the heart of the National Honor Society. It is about giving back to your community and helping others. It is about recognizing that you have the power to make a difference, no matter how small. Each of you have contributed to your community in meaningful ways, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or simply being there for a friend in their time of need. You have shown that service is a fundamental part of who you are. As you look to the future, I urge you to continue serving others. Seek out opportunities to make a positive impact. Remember that the greatest service often comes in the form of kindness. A simple act of compassion can change a person's day or even their life. You are all extremely fortunate because opportunities are around you everywhere. In all of our communities, organizations are desperate for volunteers. In Myersdale, you do not have to look far, whether it be the Lions Club, the Maple Festival, Somerset County Fair, Myersdale Merchants Association, various cemetery boards, and your local volunteer fire department. Everyone is looking for motivated individuals to help make a difference in our community. Take advantage of these opportunities. You will never regret taking the time to help someone in their hour of need. Today, you are adorned with the insignia of the National Honor Society. Please remember that this honor comes with a promise. It is a promise to uphold the values of scholarship, leadership, character, and service. It is a commitment to strive for excellence in all you do, not just for yourself, but for those who look up to you. In closing, I want to remind you that you have already accomplished so much. You are capable of achieving more great things. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, carry these pillars with you. Let them be your guiding lights. Embrace the challenges ahead with courage and determination. Remember that you are not alone. Your family, your friends, and teachers are cheering you on. Congratulations once again on your induction into the National Honor Society. Step boldly into your future and make your mark on the world. May God bless you and everything you do in the future. Thank you.
We believe that the principles of scholarship, character, service, and leadership contribute directly to the American ideal of democracy. Therefore, we have invited you to join with us to honor the members of the junior class who will be inducted today. Our senior members will now escort the following candidates to the stage: Autumn Baker, Olivia Baker, Trey Sean Bulliard, Jasmine Carlisle, Christopher Engel, Leonka Fazenbaker, Kylie Hare, Tyler Hansen, Trinity Hoover, Ava Jeffries, Nicholas Kimball, Olivia Knopfsnyder, Emma Kretschmann, Samuel Mason, Haley Robertson, Bailey Shart, Logan Simpkins, Cadence Smith, Lily Sutton, and Natalie Trowbridge. These candidates for admission to National Honor Society received their colors prior to this assembly. Our Vice President, Landon Wilt, will explain their significance.
Our colors, blue and gold, are symbolic of the motto. Light is the symbol of truth. Blue is the symbol of truth, and gold is the light with which truth radiates throughout the world. Now our Secretary, Jalen Anderson, will explain the National Honor Society emblem.
The emblem of this society is the keystone in the flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters S, L, C, and S, which stand for the 4 cardinal principles of this organization. Scholarship.
Scholarship is a term that encompasses the pursuit of knowledge and the commitment to academic excellence. It is characterized by dedication to learning, critical thinking, the sharing of insights within a community. In my understanding, scholarship isn't merely about academic accolades or grades. It is about cultivating a mindset that values inquiry, diligence, and the continuous quest for understanding. In today's society, scholarship holds great importance. With the growing use of technology and misleading information, the ability to discern credible sources, thinking critically, and applying knowledge effectively is more vital than ever. Scholarship fosters innovation and drives societal progress, as it encourages individuals to explore new ideas and contribute to the collective knowledge of humanity. Furthermore, in an era where misinformation can spread easily and quickly, the principles of scholarship serve as a beacon of integrity and truth, guiding individuals and communities toward informed decision-making. On a more personal level, scholarship resonates deeply with me. It represents my commitment to lifelong learning and desire to make a meaningful impact on my community. Throughout my academic journey, I have experienced the transformative power of education and the joy that comes with mastering new concepts. Engaging in scholarly activities, whether through research projects, collaborative discussions, or volunteering, has allowed me not only to inspire and uplift others. Scholarship is not just an academic pursuit for me. It embodies my aspirations to contribute positively to society, advocate for knowledge, and empower those around me. In conclusion, scholarship is a multifaceted concept that is crucial in today's world. It is defined by unwavering commitment to learning and understanding, innovation, and informed decision-making. Personally, it is the guiding principle in my life, shaping my goals and encouraging me to contribute to the greater good. Through scholarship, I strive to embody the values of curiosity, integrity, and service, which I believe are essential for making a difference in the world.
Leadership.
Leadership. When you think of it, what comes to mind? Most would say popular faces like President Abraham Lincoln when he led the United States through the Civil War, or British Prime Minister Winston Churchill during World War II. Others, if they have a more outside-the-box mindset, might imagine less well-known figures like Wilhelm Wundt, the father of psychology. The list goes on, but the idea remains. All these people, by direct or indirect definition, have shown leadership. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, leadership is defined as the office or position of a leader, the capacity to lead, or the act or instance of leading. Now, that's too broad. That doesn't answer the question. Ask again. The act of leading itself is to direct on a course or in a direction, or to serve as a channel for. The most telling, however, may be the last, to go through. To go through something implies that you have experienced it firsthand and lived through it. Most will imagine great deals of hardship when I say this, but that's not necessarily true. Again, you may be envisioning the faces mentioned before, but in doing so, you fail to notice the leaders that live amongst you in your everyday life. Think, when was the last time you were unable to answer something? Were you troubled by a question you couldn't quite find a solution to? I can tell you this, that question has most likely been pondered by millions already, and the answer is within your reach, even if you can't see it. Leaders, then, are your teachers. Leaders are the ones to take your hand and guide you towards answering that question. Leaders are the eyes and ears of progress throughout society. Whether it be a professor teaching their students a new section on their subject, a mother scolding their child for bad behavior, or a friend telling you about how they handled a breakup, to reassure another, leaders are there to answer those questions. I don't understand this concept. Could you explain it to me? The professor will instruct. I'm too young to know all the concepts of social customs and acceptance. What happens if I do this? The mother will correct. What do I do now that my heart is broken and I'm not thinking straight? The friend will redirect. Whether you realize it or not, you are always looking towards leaders. You are asking them to use what they have learned, what they have gone through, to guide you through your questions, through your life. Another question needs to be asked then, and I ask it to you. If we are constantly looking up towards leaders to guide us, why are there so many issues today? I don't need to hear you say it out loud, for most of us already know. Not all leaders should be listened to. Although one can qualify as a leader, they do not necessarily identify as a quality leader. Yes, they may be loud, and yes, they may try to grab your attention with bright colors, flashing lights, and broad accusations. But remember this, you have a choice as to whether or not you listen. No matter the situation, no matter how dire or how tense, you always have a choice. When you scroll through social media and watch as your attention is pulled by the thousands of faces trying to answer questions you haven't even asked, with responses that hold no experience behind them, hold no going through it behind them, ask yourself, who do I want to follow? Who do I want to listen to? Who deserves to be called my leader? As stated by John Maxwell, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Tell me this then, and only this, if nothing else. What do you think of when you imagine leadership?
Character.
The textbook definition of character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual, but character far exceeds that simple explanation. My definition of character involves the devotion of heart and strength to every intricate detail of life. Character also goes beyond its personal impacts, as it leaves a negative or positive influence on others involved. The defining qualities of character include integrity, honesty, kindness, independence, and authenticity. In history, many famous individuals possess these aspects of good character, even those who made drastic mistakes. For example, George Washington lost more battles than he won, yet he had the strength and honesty to admit his errors and to turn setbacks into motivation to lead the United States of America. In today's world, young people with outstanding character are constantly tempted to use artificial intelligence to complete assignments. To these students, the easy way to get an A does not persuade them to throw away their own integrity and self-discipline. Sadly, people in the most powerful positions can misuse or misrepresent their character to cause harm in society rather than to uplift it. Without humanity's collective respect for character, the world would struggle to function and would fall into moral decay. Personally, my sense of character defines my life and ultimately influences my decisions. I always strive to embody the qualities of character and to be someone whose actions and behavior positively affect others. Not only does my character impact those around me, but my character heavily determines my personal life. Every choice I make in my lifetime is derived from my sense of right and wrong and my desire to be my authentic self. Character is one cornerstone in life that should be genuine to an individual and not a facade. As Anne Frank so wisely reminds us, human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness.
And last but certainly not least, service.
Service impacts the community and allows members to make a positive influence on the people around them while bringing the community together. Service is the intentional act of assisting in work for an individual or organization that benefits both the worker and the person needing help. It empowers individuals to make a meaningful contribution that benefit both themselves and those in need. Being a part of a community is more than just living and working in a certain area. It's about working together to create a better and safer neighborhood for everybody to enjoy. As the high school students prepare for their future prospects, they learn many skills through their community service acts they assist in. These service acts teach skills of leadership, teamwork, and problem solving. By working together to complete a task that benefits everyone involved, people learn how to work as a group to solve problems they might encounter. Service teaches character traits that can be used for the rest of one's life. Moreover, Participating in community service influences values such as empathy and responsibility. Service encourages individuals to recognize the challenges that people face and how they can help. Some of these qualities include job interviews, public speaking, and even the job as a whole. Clubs such as Future Farmers of America, National Honor Society, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and Student Council promote community service to allow their members and the people around them to see how their efforts can lead to significant positive changes in the lives of others. Engaging in service-oriented activities helps them build confidence and communication skills, which are vital in any career path. Simple acts of service such as mowing grass, cleaning a house, preparing for a community event, or delivering free goods to those in need around one's community bring everyone together to support a cause that impacts the whole neighborhood. Being a part of a community means supporting one another and being there to help better the area that others live in. When residents of an area come together to help the community, they impact a world of change, building a better environment for themselves and future generations. Service allows for the community to improve as a whole and better create a place to live. Service is an overall benefit to everyone. There is no downfall in supporting someone or helping one's community. Those who serve their community gain qualities that they will use for the rest of their lives. Furthermore, the community becomes more stronger as people come together and better themselves and the environment that they live in. Future generations are left with a well-served town and a tight-knit community that supports each other in times of need. Service is more than just giving your time to complete an act. It's supporting to the people around you and bringing everyone together to rally against a change that impacts the community, creates a safer, closer, and overall better neighborhood for everybody to enjoy.
As the keystone is placed by the builder to hold the perfect arch in perpetual stability, so the structure of our education must be held firm and true by these virtues represented in this symbol. Our treasurer, Madison Humbleball, will now explain the symbolism of our candle lighting ceremony.
The flaming torch is symbolic of our purpose to bear forward the searching light of truth, to lead that others may follow in the light, to keep burning in our school a high ambition for enduring values of life and to serve with unselfish loyalty to truth and honor. Thus, it is fitting that our motto is, "Light is the symbol of truth."
New members will raise their candles in their right hands and repeat the pledge after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of this society, striving in word and deed to make its ideals the ideals of my school and of my life. I welcome you into this fellowship. Keep bright the flame of high ideal and carry forth into the world the light of wisdom and the light of truth. Following the ceremony, parents, relatives, and friends are invited to a reception in the LGI. Newly inducted members, please remain on the risers for photos.